was a bit appalling when you did the Jim Jones illusion. That's pretty far out there.
Wait, what Jim Jones illusion?
The Kool-Aid bit.
Oh, you didn't like that, huh?
Well, it's also kind of astounding that you don't know it's a Jim Jones illusion.
It's a sounding what?
I said, I guess it's kind of astounding that you don't know that that's a Jim Jones illusion.
No, I know it's related to Jim Jones.
And
Paul.
they all committed suicide, I guess, huh?
Well, you know, you never know what will happen when you follow a man.
So I guess God can never have a prophet on the earth. I guess that's impossible in your mindset.
Oh no, nothing's impossible, but it's just not part of his church in the Gentile sense. I mean, once the Jews come back and Jesus returns, I don't know what God will do. I don't know how he'll do it. I don't know, in the last days we know there's going to be 2 who lay dead. I don't know what that means. Some think that it will be Moses and Elijah. We can have conjecture, but bottom line, the scriptures are replete with examples that Jesus is our prophet. There is no prophet. There's no intermediary any longer, Paul.
Well, that's according to your interpretation.
No, it's not according to my interpretation, Paul.
Absolutely it is, because you bash a lot of Christians. It's interesting how, and you've kind of decided which Christians that which.
Okay, wait a second. Wait, Paul. You made a statement, Paul. You made a statement.
Let me talk.
You made a statement. You made a statement. You said I bash a lot of Christians. Now you're talking about them believing in a prophet like unto Moses. Name a Christian today who believes that there's a man on earth who's a prophet like unto Moses.
Well, I'm just saying I guess it's impossible for God to raise a prophet. Is that what you're suggesting?
It's possible for God to show up on a donkey in a pink wig too.
And if he raised a prophet, do you think you'd want your children to listen to the prophet?
I would not. You're going down a Mormon road here. Give me a break. Do you think you can call the show and do this? Do you really think you're going to sit here and use a missionary tactic? The Bible is clear. The Bible is clear. God, who in sundry times and diverse manners spoke in times past through the prophets, today speaks by his Son. Did you get that? Do you read the Bible? Do you understand what Hebrews says? Why do you think you can discount it by sitting there and questioning it?
You beat up on people just the way Sean Hannity does. In fact, you're kind of the Sean Hannity.
Okay, whatever I am, answer the question. Answer the question about Hebrews. It says, Paul.
You machine gunned me.
Paul, answer the question.
What? I'll bet you were a very good missionary for the LDS Church.
Paul, answer the question. Hebrews 1:1. Answer the question.
Well, I'm sorry, what was your question?
Hebrews 1:1. God in times past spake unto us by prophets, today speaks to us by his Son. Answer and explain that scripture to me, Paul.
I think we probably just sit face to face on this.
Yeah, you're going to sit by faith, what you call faith, which is nothing but drinking Kool-Aid and waiting for it to take effect.
See, it's interesting to me. It's interesting how you question everybody's faith, and if somebody says they're a Christian, you say they're not. It was also kind of appalling when you called the people who that were throwing up the LDS garments, and you called them your quote your Christian brothers. And I think, how does he determine those folks are Christians? And then he says people like me who profess Christ as my
You want to argue
Savior
about all kinds
Lord.
of things that are wrong with my person and my ability to do the show. Why don't we talk about the topic at hand?
And also, these are all topics you brought up. It also bothered me when you talked about bishops being middle managers.
They are.
I think that is unbelievable.
They
are. You have no idea how much bishops,
I don't have any idea. I'm 40 years in the church, Paul. What idea don't I have? I was in a bishopric.
Well, if you were paying attention, you would know how much bishops spent on people and to serve people.
So do middle managers.
And to suggest that they're just middle managers collecting money is just unbelievable.
I didn't say collecting money. I never said that. I never said that.
Were middle managers?
I never said they were collecting money.
I said you said bishops were like middle managers.
They are.
And that they don't ever preach Christ.
They don't.
It's a lie.
It's not a lie, Paul. I mean, look at the show we just did. I mean, how much did you hear about Christ there from that guy giving his talk to the world? Our salvation is based on following the prophet. Our salvation is based upon following the prophet, Paul.
But if you had a Moses, if you believed,
we don't.
If you were,
there's no if.
No, I'm saying if you were back during Moses' time, would have those 14 credos? Would you think that somebody would have preached that to the people to follow Moses?
Sure.
Absolutely. So you can see where if people believe that there's a prophet now, that would also hold true. And obviously you don't believe it, but it's
not
so
just me who doesn't believe it, Paul. The Bible teaches that there aren't. The Bible teaches there aren't, Paul. You keep escaping that point.
According to your interpretation.
Well, that's we just go around and around. I'll tell you what. Let's just make a deal, okay? You turn the show off and don't watch it anymore so I don't aggravate you, and you go to heaven believing that... No, wait, let me finish and then I'll let you talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Then you go to heaven and you believe that you're following these prophets has done something for you. I, in turn, will continue to do the show, and I will say you don't need these damned prophets. You need Jesus Christ. That's it. Your faith and trust in Him and Him alone. You go to heaven, I'll go to heaven. We'll see what God says, okay?
What part really angered you? It is because I said I was a Christian, that Christ is my Lord and my Savior.
Did you hear me question that, Paul?
Is that what set you off?
Did you hear me question that about your premise?
No, but you've got.
Well, why are you bringing it up again?
You've gotten kind of crazy on me here.
No, what I did was I got to the point because what you've done is you spun about 20 different arguments in when you came in and you tried to talk about my premise about drinking the Kool-Aid. You follow a man, you're going to drink the Kool-Aid.
But Sean, you do the same thing. You jump over.
Who do I follow?
You do the same thing. And the other thing too that's a little troublesome to me is that you've said before. The other thing you've said before is that come and listen to me. But then when people say, "Wait, I want to listen to you," I don't necessarily believe what you're saying. And then you said, "Well, don't listen to me. Don't listen. Yeah, you should listen to me. What you should do, listen. What you should do is tell people, study the Bible. Don't trust me. Don't say my name anymore. Just listen. You should say, don't trust me. Don't trust anybody. You have the Scriptures. Read the Scriptures, and then leave it at that. Because everybody has the Scriptures, and they should be able to interpret the way they like to.
Paul?
Why are you doing the broken record thing?
Paul?
Sean?
We're done. All right. Let's go to Mike in Salt Lake City.